Hey guys, what's up? I'm Montana Farner. I'm a freshman at Bloomsburg University and my major is mass communications with a track in emergent media. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I think social media and technology as a whole can be super beneficial to us. So one of the biggest things I think is it can keep us informed about what's going on in the world. So I think the biggest example of this is Twitter, because anytime I'm scrolling on Twitter I can literally see breaking news or any world news that's happening, not only near me but like all around the world. And in the trending column you can read different articles about breaking news, and there's always a lot about Donald Trump, which is very interesting to me to read. So like every morning I read like a new article. So yeah, I think that's definitely a super cool platform that we have to just be able to see any like world news on just a simple app that's supposed to be like for fun, but it can also be used to, you know, make people aware of different news that's going on. So another way it can keep us informed about what's going on in the world is our phones literally have like the Amber Alerts and the other emergency alerts already like programmed into our phones. One night I was like dead asleep and my phone started buzzing and I was like, and it was an Amber Alert, and I was like, that's actually like kind of crazy that it just automatically was on my phone. Like I didn't have to download an app, I didn't have to go on a website or anything. I got the alert and I didn't like do anything about it. So I think it was kind of cool that if I was getting it, everyone was getting it, and I think that's a super cool advancement from, you know, a few years ago, maybe more, that we didn't really have access to just be able to share an Amber Alert or other like emergency alerts straight onto our phones. So I definitely think that's super beneficial for everyone. So another way I think it can be beneficial is it helps us stay connected with people. So for example, obviously I'm a freshman in college. I had to leave home for the first time, which was a little bit nerve-wracking because I'm definitely a homebody. I love my family so much, and so I was definitely a little nervous coming to college because I was like, I'm not going to be able to see them every day. I have two little siblings that I love so much. So, but then I got to college and realized that it was definitely not even that hard. I FaceTime them like every day. It's definitely a really cool thing that technology kind of allows us to do. Through FaceTime and texting and like calling, I can literally see them, basically see them every day without actually seeing them. And kind of along with that, like my other family, my other friends back home, they all have like Facebooks. I know every single person in my family has a Facebook now. So I think that's definitely kind of cool because I can just share like what I'm doing at Bloomsburg, and they can kind of still stay in tune with me, and vice versa. I can still see from their posts and, you know, their pictures what they're doing with their lives without actually seeing them every day. So I think that's a super cool like advantage. And along with just like staying connected with like our family and friends, you can also actually stay connected with like businesses. So through the app and like the website LinkedIn, you can literally potentially find a future employer or like a future job just from an app. And I think that's definitely a super cool advantage from like a few years ago. Like we didn't really have access to that, so I definitely think that's a huge advancement. So the last reason I think it can be very beneficial is for businesses. So when I get older, I want to be a social media manager of a business. So basically I'll just be like promoting them and kind of sharing about what's going on in the company. So my dad and my stepmom actually just created a business called Doggy Delights, and it's a dog treat shop. And I told my dad, I'm like, you have to make social media for this because that's how you're gonna get the word out about, you know, what you're doing and what your business is doing, and that's how you can kind of make people aware of it. So he made an Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and so far they're doing really well. I'm very proud of him. And so basically what he does on the Instagram is he just shares like different things, different events that they kind of have going on so that people can kind of stay connected with that business. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have. I definitely think social media is a good thing and something we need to use to our advantage because there's a lot of very beneficial things it can be used for. So, yep, thank you. Bye.